Alright. Hey guys. I know I haven't made a video in a few weeks. I've just been busy with other things. Occupied with other things. I'm just haven't gotten around to making another video, but I have an update video for you guys. As you can tell by the title, I'm going to be going out to Houston. We're going to go there tomorrow. So we'll be there. So we're going to be we're going to spend half the day driving and half the day there on tomorrow. Then we're going to be there Saturday and Sunday. We're going to be there, Saturday too, but also Sunday and Monday, and we should be coming home on Tuesday. So yeah, I'm going to have to get up really early tomorrow, at 5:30. I'll probably only get a few hours of sleep, judging by how my sleep schedule and current sleeping habits are looking like. But yeah, we're gonna get up early. We're gonna drive over there, which is an 8 or 9 hour drive, possibly more or less depending on the stops we make. Then we should get there at about 2 or 3 o'clock probably. We'll probably get there about 2 or 3 o'clock. Maybe 3:30 or 4 o'clock at the latest if we have to make extra stops and whatnot. But it'll be sometimes in the afternoon we're going to get there. And then we're also going to spend the full day on Sunday and Monday. Then we're going to wake up early again on Tuesday, and we'll come back and probably around the same time frames as tomorrow going there. We're probably going to come back about 6 o'clock. Start driving at about 6 o'clock and coming home at 2 or 3 on Tuesday. But yeah, I just wanted to update you guys. Plus I'm doing this for myself too, because I like going back and watching these videos. I know it's weird, but that's just me. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm pretty excited, but I'm also kind of apprehensive. Sometimes I get apprehensive about visiting my mom. I remember when the last time we went out on an overnight trip, and also the last time we saw her. Well, the last time I went on an overnight trip, my dad and my brother have, but it hasn't been since November 2019 since I have, but it's been November 2019 since we've seen my mom. But anyway, I remember making a video about that the night before that, and about a year later, I decided to make a video talking about how the trip went, which I'll probably do that again just for the Houston trip, because it just feels good talking about it. It feels good talking about it before the trip, and it feels good talking about what happened after the trip. It just feels good. But yeah, I'm apprehensive about seeing my mom because, look, I love her, but we just have a complicated relationship, all right? Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying my family doesn't understand me at all, but they still have a long way to go until they understand me. And my mom has a lot of work to do to get her mind in the right place, but I'm hoping that since it's been 3 years, she's made progress. Because I remember look, she's put me through a lot of distress, all right? She has. And even the other 2 times we've seen her since us moving out here to West Texas. When we went and saw her in July 2019, I believe. It was either July or August of 2019. And of course, November 2019, when we also saw her again. She just did some things that rubbed me the wrong way. And even before the separation between her and my dad, she did a lot of stuff to rub me the wrong way. So I'm just hoping she's improved upon herself and learned to be more considerate. I'm not saying she isn't considerate at all. Don't get me wrong. She can be a really fun and nice person to be around, but sometimes I don't know how to say this without seeming like I'm talking smack about her, but like I said, she just doesn't always have her mind in the right place. I'm trying to say that in the nicest of ways, but yeah. I don't know. I'm just hoping she doesn't cause any distress on me. And I am hoping that we get our own rooms to stay in. My mom and even dad said that I should, which I really hope we do, because I cannot stand the thought of sharing a room with someone. Even if it's especially permanently, but even if it's just for a few days. I want my own space to sit and chill in. That way I can do my own thing and just do whatever. I have my own space that I can act freely in. I don't have to feel so restrained. Plus, it'll be easier to sleep. I really hope my mom understands by now that having my own space in my own room, that's something I take seriously, because if she doesn't, then I am going to think there is something seriously wrong. So that's what I've been also trying to figure out these last few days, what room I'm gonna sleep in. Because, I have a lot of amazing memories of going to stay with my maternal grandma. Excuse me. Yeah, these are my maternal grandparents, which means the grandparents on my mom's side. The grandparents that I have on my dad's side, my paternal grandparents, they live in the same town as us and only live a couple of minutes away from our house. So yeah, our paternal grandparents are in this town. My maternal grandparents are over in Houston, which is about 8 or 9 hours away from this town. But anyway, yeah, I do have a lot of good memories of, a lot of amazing memories of going over to Mimi's house. That's what I call her. I call my maternal grandma Mimi and my paternal grandma Nana. So that's another reason I'm excited. Because I've just always loved going there as a little kid, and for Christmas parties, I have a blast going over there. It's just a little different this time because my mom is separated. We're also going to see her. That can be nerve-wracking. So it is a little different, but at the same time, I'm still pretty excited. And I do miss my mom, and I do want to see her. I just hope you guys can understand why I may be apprehensive. especially if you know me really well on Discord. If you're Ash or one of the Ethans I know, you guys probably, you know me the most out of all my viewers, especially when it comes to family and whatnot. But yeah. I honestly don't know what room I'm asleep in. I've been trying to figure that out because I'm trying to remember what room, since I don't get to go over to Mimi's very often, and since it's been a while since I last went over there, like 2018. And even longer since I've spent the night. Like, the last time I spent the night over there was 2014. And that was, like, February 2014. So it was, like, early on in that year. I'm trying to remember all the rooms. I think the master bedroom downstairs is the one that Mimi and my grandpa sleep in, and then there's some bedrooms upstairs. I don't know if there are any more bedrooms downstairs, but there's another bedroom upstairs. I could be wrong, but I think it's the one my mom's sleeping in. It's like by the game room. And then there's like another room with like a quilt and lace curtains. I think that one's upstairs, and I could be wrong, but there might be 2 bedrooms downstairs, but I'm not sure. The last time I spent the night over there, I slept in the game room. Like, I'm trying to memorize like what the layout was, but like you go upstairs, and then that's like kind of in the center of the stairs. It might be a little off to the right. But there's like a game room upstairs towards the center of the second floor. And then I think there's like a bedroom on the right. That's the one my mom and my brother stayed in. My mom stayed in when we went over there to spend the night back in 2014. And probably the one my mom is staying in. And then I think there's the one with the quilt that's upstairs, I believe. I can't remember, but I do remember a lace curtain room, a room with lace curtains being upstairs, and I think I've stayed in that room a while back before, but I'm not sure. It's hard to remember everything because I barely get to go over there, especially now that my mom and my dad are separated and I live far away again from Houston. But I don't know. I was gonna take the game room, call dibs on the game room, but my dad already called dibs on that. Plus, it might be better for him anyway, because it's gonna be, if I'm staying in there, it's gonna be hard to get privacy, because it's not like an actual bedroom. It's like a wide open space. So it's probably best that I don't stay in there anyway, because it's going to be hard. Because I want, it'll be better for me to stay in an actual bedroom. My dad has a bedroom, but he's used to being in open spaces. So the game room might be better for him anyway. I just hope that there's enough rooms available for us to have our own space to sleep in. I really hope to God that my mom doesn't force me to share a room with her. Like I said, if she doesn't know by now that I take my privacy seriously and I value it highly, then yeah, there's something wrong. Now, I'm not saying I'm gonna completely avoid her. The whole point in going over there is so we can visit and like catch up, have some fun, yada 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 yada. But there's gonna be times where we're just gonna want to be by where we're just gonna want to be by ourselves and doing our own thing too. And like, of course, like when it comes to sleeping, that too. So those are the reasons why having our own rooms is still important. I really hope we get to have some fun on Sunday and Monday. I don't really expect us to do anything on tomorrow, because we're going to be driving. My dad's going to be driving me and my brother over there tomorrow. We're all just going to be tired and groggy and we're just going to want to relax. But hopefully on Sunday and or Monday we do something fun. It doesn't have to be something extraordinary. It can just be something. It can be going out to eat, something like that. I'm not asking for anything too expensive or extravagant. I just want to go out and do some fun stuff. Because as much as I love staying at my grandma's house, like if we're not gonna do much, I'm gonna get homesick and bored. I mean, I'm gonna get homesick anyway, but it's gonna be worse if we don't do anything fun. So yeah, hopefully we'll get to do some fun stuff while we're over there. My mom and my dad said that we'll probably do something. We'll probably go out to eat a night or two, maybe even 3 times. But he also said that my grandparents, my maternal grandparents, are at the age now where they're at that older age now where they're not gonna want to like do much anymore, So that's something to consider. But I'm hoping that won't stop us. Besides, like, if they're too tired or they just don't feel like doing anything, we can always just do something us four. Me, my mom, my dad, and my brother. Plus, I'm pretty sure they like to chill and they like peace and quiet a lot. That will be the perfect reason and opportunity. They can have like a couple hours to themselves while me, my dad, my mom, and my brother go out to eat or something. So yeah, hopefully we do get to do that at least once. My mom promised me twice, but I'm going to take that with a grain of salt. I told my mom that I was craving burgers and fries and spaghetti, so she said that we may go to a burger restaurant and then to like a spaghetti restaurant, an Italian restaurant. The thing is with Italian restaurants, you never know whether or not it's authentic. That's my issue when it comes to restaurant spaghetti. You never know. Because, for example, I remember when we went to Mi Pipiazzi, or whatever it's pronounced, back in November, I believe. The spaghetti had like bits of onion in it, and I couldn't eat it. I mean, I ate a little bit of it, but not very much. I only ate like a few bites. So yeah, I'm hoping we do something fun. Do some fun stuff. I don't want to go over there and not do anything besides just reminisce and visit. Now, I also want to do that. I mean, I do want to do that, but what I'm saying is I don't want to do only that. We should also have a little bit of fun while we're doing it. And of course, I'm also going to reminisce with me being Grandpa Richard, as well as my mom. But yeah. And my dad also said that he may even cook while we're over there. Because he's going to be bored. He's going to be bored while we're over there. So he said he may cook. Because him and my brother are going to be sick and tired of fast food. I probably won't. I love fast food. I don't get enough of fast food. But my dad and my brother may be tired of restaurant food. So they may do a day or two of like home cooked meals. Because like similar to what I said earlier in the video, what my dad and my grandma said. My paternal grandma, not that one, but my paternal one. They said that that my maternal grandparents are not at the age where they're going to be cooking, where they're going to want to be cooking every day. So my dad may do that as well. He mentioned cooking maybe Mexican food or enchiladas, which now I've been craving enchiladas. Thanks for that, Dad. But yeah. So my dad may also do that. And I'll go, and if he's okay with it, I'll go to the store with him. I wouldn't mind going to the store with him. I can help pick out some stuff, maybe turn my money in for a gift card. I don't know. Because I still have $100 that my uncle gave me. He gave me $100 on my birthday, and he gave me, and then this past Christmas, or he gave me $50 on my birthday a couple months ago, and this past Christmas he gave me $50, so I have $100 that I can still convert into a gift card. My dad said that he'll cook Mexican food, or enchiladas are Mexican food, but he meant like he could also do tacos or burritos, which I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind him doing that as long as he cooked something that I also like tacos or burritos, for example, or enchiladas. Or hopefully spaghetti, because I've been craving spaghetti. I love, like, if you haven't, like I mentioned earlier, I love spaghetti. I'd rather have his spaghetti than restaurant spaghetti, honestly. Because believe me, my dad's spaghetti is legendary. Like, cook some, like, his spaghetti with some homemade garlic bread, and then put the spaghetti on the bread. Oh my gosh, it is to die for, people. It is to absolutely die for. He makes the best spaghetti. He makes the best tacos. He makes the best enchiladas. But most importantly, the spaghetti. Like, that is probably, spaghetti is probably my favorite food besides, burgers and fries and hash browns. The fast food stuff. Spaghetti is probably my favorite non-fast food meal. because I love burgers and fries, but I prefer fast food burgers and fries over home cooked burgers and fries, honestly. But when it comes to spaghetti, nope. My dad's is the best. There are some good spaghetti places like Olive Garden. Olive Garden has pretty decent spaghetti, but I have the hiccups or something. But no spaghetti place holds a candle to my dad's spaghetti. I wouldn't mind him doing that. In fact, I think that would be a good idea for him to do that. Since it's been almost a month since we've had spaghetti. And he tries to do it at least once a month. And that way we don't have to go to a restaurant and take our chances. We can just have the trustworthy dad's spaghetti. But yeah, I'm hoping my mom won't give me a hard time or cause me any distress. I'm hoping I'll get to stay in my own bedroom. And I'm hoping we get to do some fun things. Like I said, I'm kind of looking forward to it, but I'm apprehensive because I don't know what the trip has in store, and I don't know what my mom has in store. So, yeah. I don't really know our timeline, besides, like, when it comes to, like, what's gonna happen during the trip. All I know is we're gonna wake up early tomorrow morning at about 5:30. Then we're going to get there tomorrow afternoon. We're going to stay there for the rest of tomorrow. Then Sunday and Monday. Then we're going to wake up early on Tuesday and then leave. And we'll be back here in my home Tuesday afternoon. That's all I really know about the trip. I don't really know what all we're doing exactly besides visiting and reminiscing. So yeah, I just hope it'll be fun because another thing I'm apprehensive about is I'm a homebody. After I get really homesick on overnight trips. I can get really homesick on overnight trips and whatnot, and I'm worried about how that will look for me. So, yeah. Hopefully it won't be too bad since I haven't been on an overnight trip since we've moved here. When we were living at my uncle's, I've been on a couple of overnight trips. You know, the ones where the other 2 times we saw my mom. Back in 2019, but ever since actually moving in this house, I've yet to go anywhere overnight, so I'm hoping the homesickness won't be too bad since it was also a different situation living in Orange Grove. We had to leave home a lot. But since I don't get out much right now, and we haven't been on I haven't, my dad and my brother have, but I haven't been on a single overnight trip since we've got here. It might be a good first for me, because it'll be my first overnight trip since moving here. Whew, but yeah, I don't really have much else to say. I'll probably do a video talking about my trip. I can't promise if or even when. I can't promise when I'll do the video or even if I'll do it at all, but I really do want to make it because I like making those types of videos where I'm talking about a trip that I'm gonna go on or a trip that I came back from. I don't know. I just like doing those types of videos. So I do want to try to do it, but maybe even Tuesday when I get back. But I'm not making any promises. I'm just saying that could happen. Anyway, I'll see you guys later. Bye.